Hello, my fellow Fall of the Samurai players. Zaript here, and today I'm going to show you the game where I played with Mojoman and MypZuK and Shooterr on Waterfalls map in Gerudo Flash Trollnament number 17. And you know how I always go with analyzing people's mistakes, and today I'm going to show you how I fail miserably myself. And this is this game where it wasn't necessary that we lose. It was, well, after seeing their play I can tell that the only reason we lost was my stupid decision in the middle of the game, and I will show it to you. Well, I have a lot of excuses for that, but fail is a fail. So, from the very beginning, our both teams rush the shrine, because here we have farmhouse and the workshop, and no one's wants it. Here Mojo on the left flank of our army, he rushes his cavalry on this top choke point, and I rush my cavalry to help him. Mojoman has no 150 range line, but I suggested him to rush this little high ground with his line, because I knew that here would be cav engagement, and I hoped that his line will shoot. And see, I actually did okay. I managed to react to this cavalry charge and almost saved Mojoman's Imperial Guard cavalry, but it will not really matter. Here I did really bad with my cavalry. You see this charge? This is the stupidest micro mistake you may do with your cavalry. You have to spread them a little before you run in. Here comes Shooter's cavalry, and in this game and in other games I have seen the usual tactic they used was to use MypZuk's forces as a mid shield and Shooter's forces as end game force, I think. And you see, for some reason this line of Mojoman aren't shooting, despite them having a line of sight. So we are losing this cavalry fight slowly, because all of, well, MypZuk's, they have two Shogun Guard cavalry in this. And you see, actually here Mojoman doing not so bad, and I'm bringing my general to try and shoot down MypZuk's general. I will almost manage to rout them, and here I will stop this. This is where we lost the game. Not here, not anywhere else on the map. This is where we lost. You see, I'm not going through the army compositions, I will discuss them in the endgame screen. I had 2 Black Tortoise forces and 3 150 range units. And I thought, well, I didn't thought at all. My brain just, I don't know, I like blacked out in this game. Maybe because I was talking with Mojoman about composition, maybe because it was a really hard week for me and really hard weekend. It doesn't matter. You don't play like this, because you see, I used 3 150 range units to engage with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, with 5 150 range units, which supported by Shogitai. And you see, this Yarikachi, what are they doing here? I don't know. What my Shogitai doing here? I don't know. I should have flanked it with Shogitai, and this Yarikachi should have run here as I was initially intended them to do. So this is just brainless. And this engagement lost us the game. I did okay. I managed to destroy one unit of MypZuK's 150 range line infantry. Yes, I did. But at the same time, they have more line here, and they will win this line engagement. That's obvious. And what I should have done, look at this, 1, 2, as I said, 5 150 range line infantry units staying here, not shooting at this blob. So why would I engage? I can just control this. I can just have my line here and just control this area to not let him advance and shoot. And this would have been enough. No reason to for me to engage at all. But, well, I made this ridiculously stupid decision, and this one decision lost us the game. Because, you know, despite losing a ground here, this is still an even exchange. Well, for Mojo at least. I obviously lost my cavalry here. And you see, Shogitai will destroy my Yarukachi here. My Shogitai will not even come into the range. And my line slowly getting depleted. And this one, I don't know why my United States Marines moved. I certainly clicked stop order, but they still moved. So, as you can see, there is no way for me to win in this flank. No way. And here it is messy, yes, but at the same time you see how we have a lot of Mojoman have a lot of waves in his line. His infantry, the marine, aren't shooting that much. He should have moved them closer earlier, but it doesn't matter. Game lost here. You see, I managed to kill 2 150 range unit, and at the same time 3 of my 150 range unit are at the half. And Shogitais of Shooterr coming into melee range, and I lost 2 units of my Shogitai for free. They did nothing. So here we see like Mojoman doing not so bad. Because he had almost 5 line units here, and one of them were Vermilion Birdforce, maybe even 2. He had good morale here, so he stood his ground. And here, this Shogitai charge. Well, if not for these Shogitais, I actually got some chance on this flank, you know. We could have won this, even with my mistake with engaging in land fight. We could have won it, but the way I lost 2 units of my Shogitai without doing any damage, that is what lost us the game. It's, I'm sorry for my voice and for my attitude, because this is so painful for me to watch. And I know it's psychological matter, because I know I can play better. I win hard games. Sometimes I play really good games, and I know I can win against any of these players 1v1. But I'm not consistent in my play. Sometimes I play okay, sometimes I play like this, absolutely brainless. And if you want to play better, you need somehow find a way to overcome these things. And actually, one day I watched the video from Day 9. He's a famous StarCraft cast and analyzer. So I highly suggest you to see his Newbie Tuesday series. And there is one trick he discusses to make your play more consistent, and it is a mental checklist. Well, it's not exactly mental. You can take a notebook and just write down the things you have to think about in the game. And something like don't forget to look at minimap, don't forget to put your workers on the minerals in StarCraft, I mean. Don't forget to check this, don't forget to check that. And you go through this list over and over again. And if you add to this list, if I had added to this list, check if it's good engagement, think about it. And if I thinked about it in every engagement, I would have played so much better. And look at this. So painful. Oh my god. Well, you know, this... Obviously, this is... I have no experience in 2v2. And I had a lot of trouble. I never fight face to face in line battles. That's not how I play. I usually got some flanking maneuver with my cavalry, but in this game we were forced to this. Well, we decided to participate in that cavalry fight in the left choke point, so I had engaged into line fight without my cavalry available, and this is why I failed so miserably. And well, still it's a good good example of how you can fail if you are not prepared mentally. Because if I stayed back, if I let them come to me, I would have more place for my Shogitai to flank them. And I would have gotten first volley on them. And I actually would have time to use one of my 150 range to help Mojoman on his flank. There is a lot of things I could have done better. And that is why it's so important to watch the replays of the games you lost and analyze them, to never do that mistake again. Because sometimes you think, yes, I got why I lose, It doesn't matter. Maybe you get the outline of the reason why you lost, but you have to see it exactly. Why exactly you lost? What unit exactly you used wrong? What engagement exactly were wrong? And I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit pumped up and a bit excited because I'm really frustrated about this game. Because I know I can do better and... okay, unit statistic. Well, United States Marines did okay because, well, I actually didn't engage that bad. I used my Black Tortoise Force as a mid shield to get some fire on them. My 150 range Black Bears weren't that good. This one was in the middle and it was actually focused by MypZuK's line. My well, utterly useless. My Yaruki, all they did is they tanked MypZuK's cavalry and Shooter's cavalry a little. And you see, they could have gotten 20 more kills each, just if I spread them out. But you have seen how I sent 3 Yaruki in this ridiculous formation, which get me no charge bonus at all. Yarikachi, I just misplaced them. Well, obviously I was afraid that Shooter will attack me with my right flank, so I was trying to protect my right flank with Yarikachi while my cavalry helping Mojoman. But I was wrong in the end. I should have run my Yarikachi to my left flank instead of trying to flank with them. And Shogitais don't run through the front on this plain terrain. So well, you understand where I failed. Get over that. MypZuK, well, his lines shooted a lot, but what good about it, most of the skills are Black Tortoise Force. I'm okay with that. His Shogun, well, in this game MypZuK was essentially the tanking force. He took only 3 line units, and you see how I managed to destroy these Royal Marines without letting them to get a lot of kills. This isn't actually bad, and this was done by me. And his main funds went into the cavalry, which let Shooterr get his cavalry into Mojoman's line. These Vermilion bots did okay. They were on the back of his waves and were shooting all the time. Infantry the Marine could have killed twice as much actually. Shogun did well in this. Overall, Mojoman did okay. He always lose his Imperial Guard cavalry too early. He didn't see the charge, which I almost stopped. But overall, he did much better than me, I should tell, because... But he could have done it better, obviously, because in this left choke point, we actually had advantage, but played it not as well as we could. Shooterr, well, this was the second line of their army. MypZuK tanked it, and then Shooterr's line got the kills. This is a nice 2v2 strategy. They really did, how do you call it? Discuss it between them, it seems. And that worked really well for them. So, I think I will post one more game with me failing against Paria in the previous tournament. And I hope it will help you to learn to play better somehow. Thanks for the watching. I hope to see you again on my channel.